I'm going to be completely honest. This is my second time shooting this video because Vlad accidentally deleted the first recordings of this I Love You Vlad, but yeah. Hi guys, I'm Jasmine, and if you're new to my channel, welcome, or if you aren't new here, well, welcome back. So I know it's been a while since I've posted. Life really just gets super crazy sometimes, and I think that I started to deviate a little bit from focusing on my YouTube channel and got a little sidetracked and focusing more on my other work with styling. But then I realized I needed to come back and spend some time with you guys. Today's video is going to be focused on how to transition your wardrobe for the upcoming spring season and how to declutter and really help you determine what clothes you should keep, donate, sell, swap, whatever you choose to do with it, all of those good things. It is St. Patrick's Day today, by the way, so that's why I'm wearing green. Just I wasn't wearing green earlier when I was actually outside because I forgot, but for the sake of this video, even though it's gonna be posted later than St. Patrick's Day, I'm wearing green. Yeah, weird. Anyways, let's get into it. Hello, I didn't really know how to transition into coming back into the frame, but after the fact, the first step that I highly recommend when you are doing a complete closet clean out is to literally just take everything out of your closet. We want everything gone, it to be completely spotless, just so you have a clean slate to start from, and we are just starting fresh. Excuse my oily forehead as always. But we are going to head on over to my closet, mine and Vlad's closet, because we share, which is totally fine because I think we're both pretty good at cleaning out our clothes, so we can fit it all in one closet. But yes, so this is the state of my closet. This is very much all of my winter clothes, and I know, like, look at the section here, guys. It's such a hot mess. Okay, I've just taken all my clothes out. I just left some of my hangers there. I have this top is thrifted. This kind of needs to be made smaller, so I'm just gonna leave that there. And these are my belts, which I just know are gonna stay there, so that's gonna stay for now. And this is the hot mess of all my clothes that I have to go through. Yay! So after you do that, I highly recommend kind of like giving your closet, since all the clothes are already out, a little vacuuming, a little dusting, you know, making sure that when we're putting our clothes back in later, that your clothes are going to be taken care of, you're not going to get dust on it, and, you know, just keeping clean. Gotta maintain that cleanliness around the home. Don't be dirty. So that's the first step. And this, I know it can be very overwhelming sometimes when you're like taking out all these things, but then I think as you're doing that, you're really just starting to realize, like, man, do I really need all of this stuff? By the way, just a side note, this is my personal process of what I do whenever I'm cleaning out my closet. I know everyone can be a little bit different, but this is what I choose to do. This is not how I do it when I'm working with clients, because I do find that it can be a little overwhelming this way. I have a very different process for that. But after taking out all your clothes, what I like to do next, just to make it a little bit more efficient, is right away start separating your clothes into a keep, maybe, and then get rid of pile. So I divided my clothes into somewhat separate piles. These piles are the ones that I am for sure going to be wearing in the spring. This is the pile of clothes that are going to be put away for the winter. This is also winter clothes that I'm putting away. These shorts, I'm like really weird about wearing black denim bottoms in particular in the spring. I don't know, I just feel like spring is meant for like pastels and like light colors, so I just feel weird about wearing black shorts and jeans during that time. Is that weird of me? I feel like it's kind of weird, but that's like my thing. I don't know. I'm gonna keep my black denim put away until it's summertime. Maybe it's because of like color analysis, I don't know, but yeah, so I'm gonna hold off on that. And these are also clothes that are going to be put away that are either for winter or for the summer, just pieces that I will not be using for the spring. And then this for now is my I don't
no pile. Honestly, it's like more like my home clothes that I don't know. It's just my I don't know pile.
What I like to do is when you do decide that you want to keep something, I like to already start putting it into my closet. I start categorizing it by pieces, folding them of course, and organizing it by color just so you automatically know where to go in the morning when you're getting ready for the day. As you can see, this is going to be like my tops and some of my shorter outerwear pieces. And then over here, I'm going to have some of my bottoms that I need to hang, longer outerwear, and dresses. So when you're deciding what to keep, I mean, I feel like this is easy, right? When you decide to keep things, it's stuff that you automatically know works for you. It's the clothes that make you feel good, that you are happy to see them. You know they're like your go-to favorite pieces, and a lot of them can also just be really good basics and neutrals that are absolutely great for layering, timeless pieces that you know are never gonna go out of style, never go out of trend, these types of pieces. If maybe you still feel like you're lacking some basics in your closet, then I have a wardrobe checklist that you can receive from me. And if you do want to get my wardrobe checklist, then just shoot me an email at sweetsonofjasmine@gmail.com and I will send that over to you to really help you kind of shop more with intention and really build that starting capsule wardrobe for you. Of course, a capsule wardrobe can look different for everyone based on your personal style, your undertones, your body type, and lots of other factors. But the items that are on this checklist are really just gonna be key pieces that you kind of need when it comes to layering and building the most basic part of any outfit. So I had to take a break. Even I get overwhelmed sometimes whenever I do my closet clean outs, at least when it's like this transition period. I clean out my closet pretty regularly, not in this extreme case that we're doing in this video, but I do look at my clothing a lot of times and ponder if there's something I need to take out, and I do that very often, to maybe like every week or every other week. So I'm pretty good about cleaning out my closet on the regular. But yeah, whenever I do like these giant transitions for the next season, sometimes I get kind of overwhelmed. So I'm gonna take a short break and then we will resume into figuring out what I should keep or not keep for the spring. Now, in terms of what you need to get rid of, I know this is probably the most overwhelming and frustrating part of like a closet clean out. For the maybe pile, I like to ask myself, like, what are you struggling with? Do you just not have anything to wear it with? Does this still fit me? Does this have stains on it, or is it damaged beyond repair? Is this a piece I really resonate and love? Is this something that I've even worn in the past year? Can I still see myself wearing this multiple times in the future? And does this even fit my personal style and who I am at the current moment? So those are the types of questions that I like to ask myself when I am going through my maybe pile and determining if I should still keep it in my closet or not. I understand that there are some pieces that are also very sentimental to us, and maybe you're not ready to let it go. I know it can be hard, but I guess for me personally, I just like to tell myself, well, it's just gonna sit there. But this is me. Of course, if you really don't wanna let go of something, I don't wanna force you to let go of that. For me, I guess I just think about, hey, like, what if there's someone else who could be using this and appreciating this way more than me? And if it has served its time and purpose in my closet and I've used it maybe a few times before already, then I am just ready to let it go. Thank it for its time in my wardrobe and life, I guess, if we're getting sentimental and mushy there.
I just have a lot of feelings.
And I just let it go and hope that it goes to someone who can really get more benefit out of it. Okay guys, my lipstick came off. I just ate dinner. We're ready to keep on going. It's kind of getting late. It's almost 8 p.m. Basically, what I'm stuck left with now is my I don't know pile. There have been times in the past where I've gotten rid of some stuff, or I thought I got rid of some stuff and I regretted it. It's hard because like usually I like to tell people, you don't wear it, like just get rid of it. And I've definitely gotten a lot better at letting go of things that I don't use anymore. I feel like there's still some key pieces that you never know. They might come back in trend. You might want to use them again. So I feel like that's what I'm kind of struggling with right now. But yeah, we're working on it. When you do decide to let go of things in your closet, now you're thinking, okay, well, what do I do with this? As a sustainable wardrobe stylist, of course, the first step to having a decluttered wardrobe is really to be intentional with the types of items that we are putting into our wardrobe. And once again, no, I'm not perfect at this. No one's perfect at this. 2-3 years ago, I used to have 2 full closets of stuff, and some of the things I had in my closet, yeah, they looked cute on me, but they just weren't my personal style. They really didn't fit who I am. They were things that people gave to me, but I just never really liked, and it was hard for me to let go of. If that's where you are right now, that is okay. If you are really struggling, I hope that this video helps you declutter and breathe at the end. It's a process. I feel like no one ever really has the perfect closet. I'm definitely nowhere close to that. I still have a lot of gaps in my wardrobe. Your closet, it's never really gonna be complete. It's a journey that we all go through. Anyways, when it comes to what to do when you're getting rid of these pieces, there's 4 things that you can do to kind of help give them a new life. On top of being intentional with what you choose to buy, which will be a separate video that I will be making later on. But when you do decide that some of these things maybe don't belong in your closet and you're just ready to let go of them, there are 4 things I recommend that you can do to kind of give these clothes a new life and so they don't end up in the landfill. First thing that I would consider is, can I upcycle this? I mean, this may be a better tip for the maybe pile. Just consider, is there maybe a way that you think this can be restructured so you're gonna love it? Because I definitely kind of had that issue before with a dress that I was almost going to sell or give away, but then I decided to upcycle it, and just like such a cute dress now. I absolutely love it, and I'm definitely not getting rid of it anymore. And I did end up making a YouTube video about this dress that I upcycled, so go check that out if you want to. But yeah, maybe if you just never thought of it, can I upcycle this piece? And maybe you're not good at sewing or upcycling. Maybe you have a friend who is, and you can ask them for advice, like, oh, do you have an idea of how I can maybe make this better? But let's say there's no saving this piece, or you're just like absolutely over it, you hate it, you're like, no, Jasmine, I just need to let this go. That's okay. So moving on to the next option, we can do a clothing swap. You can either host one, or maybe you know friends who do. So attending a clothing swap is great because you already have people in your circle who you know are going to be interested in maybe wanting your clothes. It's never really guaranteed. I think it's just a really fun time to bond and connect with your loved ones and the people around you, and yeah, just finding sustainable solutions together to prolonging our clothing's life. Or maybe you even have someone in your family that this can benefit, that you know would want something like this. You can give it to them. And if you still don't know anyone who wants this or these pieces of clothing, then next I would maybe opt to sell it. Is this something that is sellable? So you can bring it to places like Buffalo Exchange or other local consignment shops in your area, maybe ThredUp, or if you have the time and it's a really quality piece, then maybe you can sell it through places like POSHMARK or Depop, just as an option if you have the time for that. I know that can be a little time consuming for some people. And the last option, the very last option that I recommend is, of course, to donate to your local nonprofit organizations. And I strongly recommend donating to local ones that you're more familiar with, maybe not places like Salvation Army and Goodwill. I mean, I feel like for local thrift stores, it really depends. Like the one that I donate my clothes to, there's 2 of them, and one, all the proceeds go to support domestic violence for women and to help prevent that. That's a whole other video that we could talk about. Salvation Army and Goodwill just aren't great. Some thrift stores can be very sketchy, and honestly, I don't remember the exact number, but I do know that a very high percentage of clothes that are donated to thrift stores are not actually sold, and they really just end up in the landfill as well. So just be very particular about where you're choosing to donate to, or if it's like maybe a simple like t-shirt that you feel like you can't use anymore, repurpose it into a rag, something you can use to clean the home or something of that sort. Maybe repurpose it into like a dog toy or blanket if you can do that. But those are some of the options that I definitely recommend so that your clothes, when you're done with them, don't end up in the landfill, and you're helping save the environment and all that, all the good things, and keeping our planet nice and clean. So I don't know why that ending was a little awkward, but that is the process. I don't know why I'm doing this whole dance. Anyways, but that is the process that I do when I am decluttering and transitioning my wardrobe into the next season. Okay, so we finished, guys. This is what my closet looks like. It's color coordinated, organized, and so much neater than before. I feel so much better and so much more refreshed and invigorated, cleansed. Like, you guys know when you have everything organized and everything's just in its place and you just feel like you have your life together. Yeah, that's how I'm feeling.
Hopefully you can find love and feel rejuvenated like I feel.
At least about the closet, because I still have to finish cleaning up our place before my cousin comes in. But yeah. I really hope that this video gave you some useful tips on how to actually clean out your closet for the spring. I know it can be a very overwhelming process and very time consuming when you're trying to figure out what you should keep and what you should get rid of and what serves you and what doesn't anymore. So I hope that this video was kind of helpful in some way. But once again, thank you so much if you made it to the end of this video. If you liked it, please go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. And I hope to see you again in the next video. Hope you have a wonderful week, guys. Bye.